Ribeye steaks from Rastelli, our #1 food brand here at QVC. Our QVC bakers, not bakers, butchers, excuse me. We have our QVC bakers as well. Look at that ribeye. That is 9 ounces. You can choose to get 6 of the 9 ounces or 12. And if you choose 12, we don't double the price. In fact, you will stock up and save $39. Fill up that freezer and look at the flavor. It's oozing out of there, just so delicious. #1, when you get a ribeye steak, and #2, when it's a black Angus ribeye. M80207 is your item number. Brittany Rastelli is joining us. She is part of the family that bring us Rastelli meats, and we don't always have these available, but we do now, and the getting is good. So it's so good to see you. Welcome on into the show. Can I take a bite already? Because my mouth is watering.
Please do. Me too. I'm filling in for Ray tonight in his butcher shop, and I feel the same way. I cannot wait to jump into this because this is, you know, a classic cut. It's prized for its juicy flavor, the rich marbling, and of course, the tender texture when it comes to a ribeye. I mean, this is the steak that my father-in-law talks about as his favorite, and it really is one of the most incredible experiences when it comes to a steak because of the quality in your home. You don't have to go to a steakhouse to get this quality. We have it ready for you right now, right here. This has been hand trimmed for you for 28 days. And it is, it's been aged for 28 days and then hand trimmed for you. But I want to actually take you through the butcher experience that my father-in-law has taught me, because this was the part that impressed me the most when I was learning about the quality of beef and why certain cuts were different here versus when you were in the grocery store. So this is the entire prime rib of beef right here. You can kind of see the fat cap around here. So what Rastelli's does is we actually take this off and that goes away. And then you get this piece right here. So all of this you are not receiving. So this, again, that's what the hand trimming means. That has been trimmed down for you. You see the beautiful marbling, that vibrant color. And then this gets cut down for you into a 9-ounce portion. So 9 ounces is huge. Think about that, Terry. You and I could split this.
Exactly.
And we still would have a 4.5-ounce piece for you and I right there. So then that becomes individually packaged and blast frozen for you. So you're receiving this, which is essentially this turned into that. So this comes home to you with a seasoning packet. If you're not sure how to season that, it's a really nice blend of some onion powder, some garlic powder, just some really nice flavoring there. Garlic, salt, salt and pepper. You can put that on before or after. And then from there, you can grill it, you can pan sear it. I love your salad that you have right there. I have one here as well. And I'm gonna blacken one for us too, just because the options are endless when it comes to this cut of beef.
And it's right there in your freezer, ready to go, individually packaged, so you can pull out one if it's just you and, you know, a friend, you and your spouse. My girls would probably split one of these as well. So they're 9 ounces, they're huge. And then you just have to decide, because you're going to get also the seasoning packet. So if you do the 6 steaks, you're gonna get 1 seasoning packet, and that's what you see represented here. If you stock up and save, you'll get 2 of the seasoning packets, and you're gonna save $39. And we only have 1,200 of the 12 count ready to go. We do not have this on auto delivery. If you want to fill your freezer now and have these ready for that special dinner, now is the time to place your order. They're going to ship to you for free. The easy pay is $23.80 for the 6 or $39.80 for the 12 count. So they come to us frozen. How do you like to prepare them the best?
So again, I've learned a tip along the way from my father-in-law on how to prepare steak at home so that it tastes exactly how we receive it when we're in those really high-end steakhouses. So what you want to do when you get this home, it'll be individually packaged just like this. You want to defrost this in a bowl of cold water for about 20 or 30 minutes. And then from there, let it rest a little bit. If it's still very cold, it's not time to cook it. So let it rest a little bit, let it sit, and then from there you can put it on your grill, or you could put it on your pan saute pan and saute that for about 4 or 5 minutes on each side and finish it in the oven. But it comes out beautiful on the grill. But the superior quality of this beef, the flavor of it, and then letting it rest like that and putting it on a grill, you are not going to be able to tell the difference between when you get it in the steakhouse and when you are cooking it at home. And that's always been my favorite part about this steak, because I'll be honest, I didn't really cook steak at home before because I didn't think that I was doing a good job. Turns out it was the quality of beef that I was cooking before I met my husband.
Yeah, it's the quality, because that's half the battle right there. You also get the cooking guide with either the 6 or the 12. That is
Exactly.
So good. And I just want to show you,
guide
I mean, this is like, you get such a wonderful resource here.
It is. There's so many wonderful tips in there about temperatures of your meat, ways to cook the beef. There's a few recipes in there with ingredients that we all think that you already have at home, but it's a really wonderful guide just in general for beef, and this will really help you prepare steaks at home if you're like me and maybe only do that when you're in a restaurant. So it really is a wonderful guide, especially with the marinades and the rubs, because it's such a flavorful piece of beef anyway, but if you did want to enhance it, you certainly can.
So what is it, and what is the Black Angus? What does that mean?
So Black Angus is the type of cattle. So these are raised on small family-owned farms out in the Midwest. There's only a certain percentage of black cattle, Black Angus beef out there that qualify. There they are right there. So they're beautiful. But that's right here. I mean, we have a relationship with these farms that are right here in America, out in the Midwest. Absolutely just beautiful pastures and very, very well taken care of. So the quality comes from there as well.
And you know these small family farms for years, 40 years. So you know where this is coming from, which is so incredibly important. I mean, you look at that, you can see the flavor right there in this cut of meat. But to know that you know where your food is coming from, especially with meat, that's really important.
It really, really is. And again, the flavor here is definitely the difference. I mean, I think that when you receive the ribeye at home and you see the quality of the beef and then the flavor and the juiciness, it really speaks volumes to the Black Angus cattle and
look
the
at all
style
of the
of how they're
different
raised.
Recipes that you can do, the surf and turf, or, I mean, it is the perfect center of the plate cut of meat, and you have it ready to go at all times. You can do 6 with the 1 packet of seasoning, or you can stock up and save and do 12. They are 9 ounces each. I mean, these are ginormous. Shipping to you for free. 5 easy payments brings them home. Time to fill your freezer, and no auto delivery, so certainly stock up. M80207. Brittany, we'll see you very soon with something from Egg Harbor.
Yes, definitely.
Ooh, cod, this is what you were talking